Hi everyone, good afternoon. It's Gopi from Head and Heart Coaching, and I'm just going to talk today a little bit about perfectionism. So this might be something that you've attributed to yourself. It might be something that you're not quite sure whether you are a perfectionist or not. You're still looking into it. But basically, just to understand a little bit about perfectionism, it's the thing that gets in the way of people actually being able to get out there and do what they want to do and get it done in a reasonable amount of time and do it well. Because someone who's got those tendencies of perfectionism, and it's actually a bit of an anxiety problem, someone who has those tendencies will always be very, very hard on themselves in a sense to get everything right. So all those I's will have to be dotted. Everything will have to be perfectly in place and correct before a job is well done. So in relation to business, if you have those types of traits of perfectionism, it can get in the way a lot as far as going ahead or stepping up or actually getting your programs out there, or getting your, and I'm coming from a coaching perspective here, getting your business set up in whatever way that you'd like to be seeing, even though you might have a great plan. Perfectionism's the thing that actually gets in the way of you being able to do it. And you may be in various different states of experiencing perfectionism. A perfectionist doesn't necessarily have all areas of their life needing to be perfect. So somebody might be very easy and okay and fine with different relationships that they have. They might be really good in the work that they do, but they might be a real perfectionist about, keeping their house very clean and tidy, or keeping some area of their life extremely, and I would probably say rigidly, perfect. So speaking as someone who's actually come from a little bit of a perfectionist side, and I must say, I guess I'd see myself as a bit of a recovering perfectionist. And of course the other side of perfectionism is procrastination. That's another subject we'll go into one day. But to be aware of that, if you find yourself procrastinating greatly about going forward in certain ways, it might be that you actually are a perfectionist, and because you are not able to put things into perspective or put things out there, start your program, start your plans, etc., then you'll procrastinate. So a couple of things to understand about perfectionism, that the other side of it is procrastination. So have a look at yourself and see, well, am I doing that? Second thing is, learn to really appreciate and accept your own abilities, the things that you have already. What is it that you are actually doing very well? You might be really good in the way that you communicate with people. You might be a very genuine, kind, warm person, and therefore your relationships aren't going to be something that needs that perfectionism in your view. So be aware of your strengths, be aware of your weaknesses around the area of your perfectionism, whether it's in work, or to do with your health, or to do with your relationships, or to do with your feelings about money and so on. And the third thing I'd like to say before we finish up is just about be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to grow. Have a look at the time you might spend doing enjoyable things, like being with your friends, or going for walks, or being in nature, or doing some photography, or something that you feel really passionate about, you know? Are you doing those kind of things? Take time out to take care of yourself. Look after yourself. So 3 things about perfectionism today, and there's a lot of ways to overcome it, but if you can start with looking at some of those 3 for your own individual purpose. I will be doing a tapping video also, EFT tapping, about perfectionism, so that will be coming soon. I'm actually going to be doing a few more videos each week, and other ones will include self-compassion, you know, having compassion for yourself, most important. And also looking at this whole idea of appreciation, you know, am I a person that thinks my glass is half full, or is it half empty? Or is there nothing in it at all? So if you feel you're a perfectionist, here's a few tips for you. Hope it helps. And maybe do a bit of writing about it too, because that also helps when you start to put down on paper all those things, all those feelings. Anyway, next video will be in relation to tapping and helping with the emotions behind perfectionism. Okay, bye.